Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Now today's topic of this video, if you've read the title, is pretty serious. And I never make serious videos. My last video was pretty funny, and I'm pretty proud of it. I love the comments of that video, honestly. I love you guys. I love any time I get a comment, I appreciate it. But today I want to talk about something really serious. And that is the state of Jill, and why I believe she shouldn't be over-criticized. She is, out of all of the Resident Evil characters, the most criticized that I've heard so far. Because I saw a video on YouTube saying Jill Valentine is the most over-criticized character, and after watching it and hearing what that person had to say, my heart shattered. Jill is my favorite character, if you know, and I know I haven't played the other Resident Evil games, but to be fair, I understand that Jill is the most realistic out of all of them, and I'm about to explain that right now. So, I don't remember if this is Resident Evil or Resident Evil 1, but remember the Spencer Mansion incident? After everything she's gone through, I think that was her very first mission as a Raccoon Police Department officer, as a STARS officer, actually. That's trauma. She got so much trauma from that. That, like seeing the undead for the first time, fighting them, it's horrifying, and she got trauma from that, and she got PTSD. And then a few months after, in the events of Resident Evil 3, we see Jill have a nightmare at the very beginning of the game after the little Resident Evil 3 intro with Nemesis. And that's just one of the many ways, one of, I think, 2 ways that it's shown. I'm going to talk about 3 things. So, number 1 is her nightmare. So, the first nightmare she has is she turns into a zombie, and then, not going to say it because I'm afraid of getting demonetized, but you know what happens. And then she wakes up and she's like, oh my gosh, and the game starts. The second nightmare she has is after she gets infected and she's recovering, and she has a nightmare, and Carlos tells her, I just don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not going to say it, but you know what he tells her, and you know what happens. And those nightmares are a sign of her time in the Spencer Mansion incident. It's a reflection of that, and it shows how it really has taken a toll on her mental health. The second sign is her apartment, which, if you've looked, I know every single time I talk about her apartment, I'm just in awe, and I'm like, oh my god, I love her apartment, it's incredible, it's amazing, I love it, I love the style of it, which I do. I'm honest, I do. But if you look deeper, her apartment is a disaster. There's boxes everywhere. She's gonna pack up. But that's not an excuse to look further, to be like, oh yeah, it's just a mess because she's moving out. No. If we look further, you can see in her fridge. If you look in her fridge, what does she have in there? Beer. She barely has any actual food. It's just beer, and I don't know what else, but it's mainly beer. It's just beer that she's drinking, and alcohol. And then there's also pills that she takes. And it's likely that she takes pills with the beer, or the alcohol, to strengthen the effect. Because she's trying to get out of this PTSD, and she's trying to, any person who's struggling does that. It's just what they do. It's how they cope with it. And it's so devastating and sad. Because you could actually, from that, you could. I'm not going to say it because I know YouTube is going to demonetize me. But this is a serious thing, and it's real. And it's in a video game. And that is why she feels like such a real character, because she's going through these things, and we see her struggling, and it hurts me. And it, if you actually care about her as a character, you would look at this and go, oh my god, I can't believe this. And the third and very last thing that is mainly what people, when they look at Jill and her character, go, why is she so angry all the time? oh my, like, why is she so rude to Carlos? These two things connect to my third and final point, which is because, number one, not only does he work for Umbrella, which aggravates her, but everything that she has gone through is coming to reflect on that moment and the way that she interacts with people. He works for Umbrella, but also she's just tired. She's exhausted, and now she has to defeat Nemesis like 6 times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, like 5, 6 times. And she has every right to be angry and mad and not trust people and lash out at them. And just be like, I'm done. Like, she has every right to say that and think that and feel that. So, honestly, I'm gonna wrap up this video now, but I hope that this has given you a new look points, new way to look at Jill as a character. Not only, oh my god, she's so irritable and annoying. This is why. Because of what she's been through. That's why. That's literally why. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new about Jill. And a link to that video that inspired me to make this video will be linked in the description. And I hope that you guys understand my points. And I hope that you learned something new about Jill. Because when I heard about this, it really got me thinking. She's been through hell and back. And I hate seeing her like that because it breaks my heart. I hope that her mental state gets better, and I love that in Death Island it really allowed us to see this side of her, even if it was just for a few minutes. That conversation she had with Chris was really deep, but it was really meaningful, and I loved it. And I hope that in the new Resident Evil game, or even a future movie, like, her mental state is better. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like it, consider subscribing, hit the bell, and make sure to press all notifications so that you are alerted for every single video, or comment on my community tab. I sometimes ask you guys questions on there, so for future video ideas, or just in general my thoughts of a new video idea, which I do have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!